That's the way to start every live upload, by blowing your nose. Camera's not even adjusted. Let's see here. Where are we at? What are we doing? There we go. Hello, we're live now. We were live before and I wasn't ready yet. I have some glorious sun tea. Play a few harps I've been playing on the past couple days. Where's this Mohan bass? How's everybody doing? What harps are you playing? What are you into? Mr. Z, how you doing? And I might be doing a tutorial on this. I haven't figured out what to call it yet. I don't know what y'all call it, but I'm going to be calling it stuttering or fluttering the percussive. But kind of leaving your tongue loose. Patrick Bodine, how are you doing? Charles Longstaff, how are you? Warm this harp up. Air conditioner's been running a lot, so it's cold in the basement here a lot. And that lets me know what the harp tastes like. Metallic. Mark Swartout says, howdy from the ukulele dude. Actually left the house to go to dinner tonight for the first time in months. Oh, good luck. Be safe. Carson Paulson says, hi there. Enjoy your new harp from Russia. Is it normal to be able to hear dog whistles? I don't know. I've never heard one. If you can hear it, that's awesome. Patrick Bodine says, power went off here. Hot. Oh, yeah. It'd be hot when the power goes off. But this fluttering or this stuttering, and it's easier to do when there's back pressure on the harp. And you can even hiss through it. Good evening, Cyberfish. I can do that outward and inward. And I like to let my tongue say. It sounds like somebody kind of riding. Is that a hi-hat? You can make them. Oh, Mr. Z says power went off. Oh, bummer. But I'm kind of making some deeper sounds there. That. Carson Paulson says, play the compass. I got mine. My compass that I got years back isn't very loud. It's not as good as most other compass. But I'm going to go ahead and play it anyways. We're going to do that same percussive there. Warm the harp up. I've, for some reason, the past couple days, the harps have been so cold here in the basement. That helps to kind of taste them a little bit. To warm them up. Kind of gross, but the harp's in your mouth anyways. Another thing I've been doing is Mr. Z says, shows the jaw harp to my grandmother. She loved it. Oh, awesome. Tell grandma hi for me. Anyways, where we're going. The more you stuff the back of your tongue up, the more obvious it is to hear the breath. You play that against a louder harp. Sound. Play it against. I've been on a titanium kick the past couple days too. Here's I'll mention of. I'm not just doing the tick tick tick. I'm giving it some. And it's time to just get lost in something. Might as well play this Fomenkov. I don't know why I'm oiling this harp. It's titanium. It's just force a habit. I play a harp. I want to wipe it off. Want to oil it. How is everybody doing? What harps are you into? What harps are you playing? Let's play this guy. Some of the Fomenkov from the unboxing have draw start, so they're not super clean. But they're very outer spacey, very futuristic, fuzzy, fuzz bomb sounding. Just, I'm not even making something I can vocalize. Just taking the tip of my tongue and... There, if I kind of push the back of my tongue up and make this shape, there's a pleasing nature in it, even though it's visible or it's audible above the instrument. There, I killed it. The edge of the corner of my lip ended up touching it, which killed it. But I'm breathing in and bring my lips off it to let air around it. I am so it says really digging the Romanov Borovoy B1. Oh yeah, those are super saturated, really sensitive, deep harps. I do like the Romanov. Romanov is hoping to build some harps for us in August if everything goes right. So hopefully we'll be getting some more Romanov in. I don't have a Romanov in my collection. I need to have a Borovoy in there. Oh, these should be going up on the next weekend or so. These are the Dabrowski. The 3 mounts came in. I'm keeping my tongue to the rip of my mouth. With letting it off just a little bit. Feels like I'm pushing out of my sinus cavity too. I don't know if that's affecting it, but I think kind of it does. I know your mouth ties in with your nose and your sinus and all that, and your throat and your whatever. Any idea what are the factors that allow a reed to play well inward as well as outward? Well, there's a variety of them. One is if they're recurved in, sometimes not good for playing outward, or I wouldn't recommend it like on your Munharp. I don't have a Munharp. Why don't I have a Munharp over here? That's crazy. But anyways, if they're recurved in, and some just don't play well inward and outward. A good bet for good inward outward players is most of the time one with 90 degrees. This one's slightly recurved with a ball that allows you to grip it a little bit but doesn't hang up. Also, it being perfectly perpendicular. see, here's one I made. This shape plays very well inward and outward. But my last one I made for myself, I gave it a really stylistic, man, words are hard today, recurve trigger. Not as good outward playing because I did do that recurve. One that, or let's see, Kovat Cinco normally play well inward and outward. So do Shipanov. I wouldn't recommend playing your Shipanov outward because Shipanov is kind of an expensive harp. Even the Almenchinov, where they have these super crazy, everyone he does is different. This one was Alien and Predator themed. This one plays perfectly inward and outward. So just saying that it's recurve or if it's at a 90 degrees, there's more factors than that because this one. So there's more factors than that. Generally, Zology Blackfires are amazing for inward and outward. Bent triggers seem to be really good for outward players. Players love the bent triggers, or a lot of them do. Pardon my outward playing because I'm not a good outward player. And if you, oh yeah, I did find the groove a little bit there. I'd been doing so much talking and I had things planned out to play in my head and none of them came together. But that was some nice brain butter. I enjoyed that. And if anybody wonders how I'm getting a draw start out of this Blackfire, because Blackfire do not draw, and I prefer most harps not draw because I love the cleaner tone. I'm taking and I'm pressing forward very lightly on the reed, because if we think about it, to have a draw, we want it to spring back forward, so we push it slightly out of alignment and we sip on it. So I'm just pushing there. If you notice, if your finger's out very far from the frame, it won't sound. Keep them in close. Yeah, the brain butter. Dr. Des, here it is. It's been a while since I talked to you. We used to talk all the time, and life has led us apart. We don't talk anymore. Anyways, went out to Rock City today, seen the giant sandstone concretions. Kansas and a lot of the middle of the United States used to be at the bottom of the North American Seaway. But yeah, Blackfire. I'm still working. Like Zology hasn't messaged me, hasn't emailed me back. I really want to start stocking all those, but let's see here. So I got another Blackfire here. Base, an A. Let's see where we go with an A. Where it's Zology sort of evening. Last night was a Homus and Fomankov and my own harp and playing some Mohan. Let's see where we go with the A1. Oh, we're already at 15 minutes. We'll play 2 more minutes and we'll be done. Me and my wife are going to watch a movie called An American Pickle tonight with Seth Rogen. It was hard to be able to watch this because I had to get HBO Max and we couldn't get it on our TV. So I got it on my phone and then I put it on my computer. So we're just going to watch it on my computer. I spent like several hours fussing with technology today. All for the sake of watching one movie. I'm not feeling that one. Not feeling it. Can't be feeling it all the time. We'll play one more. I want to play this Chemchoyev. Always say I'm not going to play the Chemchoyev aggressively, and then I always play it a little bit more aggressively because I don't know if I can get many more of these. He's the oldest of the Yakut makers, and they're clean when you play them softly, but when you hit them, strike them hard, they have sort of a snarl to them. They're cool. Should play it like a Homus. I need to get in the habit of letting my harps warm up and not, I don't know if you've ever noticed, you pick up a cold instrument and you start just wailing on it. Things don't go together as much as letting it warm up a little bit and stroking it gently at first. Stroke it gently. Oh, wow, there's a lot of people showed up. Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope your harping is awesome. Eric Lambuski says, question, I have my first harp compass. Is there anything I should be mindful of when I play it? Let's see. If you're entirely new to playing it, as with Glazerin especially, and several other harps, and most of your harps, you want to avoid letting it slide completely into the corner of your mouth. What tends to happen is you either get pinched here, or more often, the knee bend, which is slightly sharpened. And you can always, if it's not tuned, you can always buff it just a little bit. But you don't want that to continually abrade against the inside of your lip, because then you'll notice when you stop playing, you'll notice there's blood all over the instrument. That's from pushing it to the corner, and it abrades and makes tiny cuts, and then you get kind of a sore there, so you don't want to do that. So one thing I would do is play in a mirror, and then it doesn't have to be far away. This is too far over. Slide it in just a little bit. Just a little space, or just a shay, as one of my coworkers refers to small measurements as. Anyways, I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old. Be good to each other. It's a wonderful time of year. 2020 has been a crazy year, but it's been one of my favorite years for life. Things are just, in general in life, things are pretty good, pretty awesome. I like that. So I love y'all. Harp out. Love you. Later, Georgia Desert ends. Later, Meddlesome Music. Awesome to see y'all. Love y'all. Zarathustra's Monkey. Hello. Adios.